One. I'm a little tired, to tell you the truth. Yes, sir. Overton Windex just went live right now. Okay. Those are not mine. Those are bananas. This is something soaking. Had a little bit of yuck stuff in it. It's got a soak. Not sure what that is. Anyways, yeah, we had to plug the phone in. What's up, Hudson? We were doing a lot of videoing today in slow-mo and regular speed for the channel. I just posted a video of my 338 Took a little bit to edit down. And yes, I did wash my hands before I started Mr. Moist Beans. Just making a couple of cheese and meat crackers here. Hey, Micah. Old people, am I right? What's up? What's up? No. You wrong, my friend. You so wrong. You don't know what to shake a stick at. You're so wrong. I am tired. I tired, mate. And I could, this is the fancy way to do it. Cutting with scissors. The other day, you just tear it. Just tear it. Does the trick just fine. Cheat on quackers. What's up, Russell? Hey, creator, how's it going? You're so old, you used W400 joints. No, I actually use grease zerts. You know, like the grease gun, you push the lever and it comes out. I got grease zerts. I had them installed when I had knee surgery on the one knee. The other one hasn't gone bad yet, so I don't have a grease zert on that one. But we do on the other one. Got a grease zert on that one. So, that in my left knee. Had surgery on that one. Yep. Yep. Hey, creator. Mark, are you like 13? Creator, you're like 60? No, he's old enough to buy firearms, he says. Allegedly. Nothing for sale here, YouTube. All educational purposes only. No, Mike is missing a few screws. Aren't we all? Yeah. So I just posted a video of the 338 Lapua. I edited it. It's a short. Yep, I brought it. A couple people requesting the 338, so I did. We done did it. We brought it. Yep. Oh yeah, and tipped it over. Cheese and quackers. Quack, quack, quack. And my chair as well be grease zerts are good features. Yep, definitely. Me more than all of you combined. Ay. Help, need my friend. ¿Quiere ayuda? Necesito ayuda, hermano. Porque su cerebro no bueno. Y su mental es loco. What's up, the Nexus? Finally a meal I can afford. How you doing? I love that drum. Actually pretty quite. Oh, the 338? Yeah. You were one who wanted that, and someone else did too. So I brought it along. I shot some of my hand loads. Out of, I think, 6 I fired, one of them did not go off. And the room is a wreck, and I need to empty the car out because it's full of ammo and guns, because we went on that shooting tonight. So I'll probably just be doing the live off the couch. See, I had half a load of bread today. Half a load? What about cans of soup? I had a bread sandwich, Mike. Okay. Did you toast the middle piece? Middle piece? What dost thou mean, my friend? What dost thou mean? All right, I got to plug you guys in. Oh, and yeah, this is what I look like without a hat on. My hair's messed up. Si, senor. But I can't see the chat when it's reversed like that. Yep. Oh, this thing's always falling down. Always falling down. Makes it look like I'm a slob. These clothes are not mine. Mine are on the other chair. Or no, they aren't. They're in my room. Ooh. Alrighty. Voila. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ah, there we go. It's warm in here. Whew. Let's turn this fan on. There we go. We'll turn the light off. Need that light on. There we go. See, cheese and crackers with ham nourishes your body, sir. Yes, it does. A Wikipedia bread sandwich is 2 pieces, regular pieces on toast and mace. Haircut? I had a haircut a while ago. No need to go get gas tonight. I have to drink like 5 hours tomorrow. Drive 5 hours. Oh, we need, you mean? Is that ham? Yeah, what's up, Mind's Mouth? How's it going? It is. 44 carbine. How's it going? Appreciate you guys coming by. Sorry my hair's a little messy. I was shooting today, and we had a problem with, I had the stand too close to the metal plate, and when it ricocheted the bits off, it went into the rod here and broke it. It made a hole in it. See? Went straight on through. Anywho. What's one of your favorite memories? What's up, Dip Joints? Surprise birthday parties. I've had one of them at least when I was 10, I think it was, my 10th birthday. Thank you for posting the 338. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. 16 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming by. Hopefully you're all having a blessed evening. I had a warm day today while I was out and about shooting. I went to the swap meet first. I didn't get any video content for that, sorry. I went to a swap meet that I haven't been to yet. They moved it, so anywho. Sorry, it's all jerky jerk. I sat in the dark eating bread the whole day. Poor guy. How's 44 doing? Mind's Mouth. Yeah, it is ham. Ham with provolone. Provolone. So I just ate 3 pieces of bread. Okay. How's swap meet? Decent. There was a couple people I knew from the Sierra Vista swap meet that were there. He has this really nice 32 Smith & Wesson that's nice and tight. It's a little more than I would like to pay for it if I would get it. He did say he'd work it for me. Real nice guy. I see him at the other one sometimes. Years ago, I had a ricochet come back and chip my front tooth. Well, my dad had one that hit a mesquite tree root, which is like really strong wood, and it, with my 38, the 38 specials, bounced off the root and landed next to his foot. It was the best day of my life. I used hot sauce on the bread. Sauce, seus, hot seus. Okay. I went from 16 to 17 when I rebuilt my face. Sorry, 16 to 7. I got more content. One of the videos is like 18 minutes long and something, plus more. So I have to figure out how to chop it up and add from that phone, my GoPro, and a second phone that was tracking me. This one here I had most of the time on slow-mo in front of the water bottles that were warm. Because I was doing like ballistic testing on with all the revolvers that I have. Is that good? I'm back. What's up, Ashley? Yeah, crackers, provolone, and ham. Yeah, I have to edit it, though. I got lots of editing because I got to go into my computer, which is full because I do all these big videos. I need to get some external hard drives to put that stuff on. That way, if I'm not editing it, don't put it on the computer. If it's something that I want to edit, stick it on the computer, edit it, export it, and then save the edited onto the external hard drive and delete all the trash.
But yeah, I did shoot one of the shotguns. He was having problems though because I haven't shot it in a while. It was really dry. It's a semi-automatic I have. The questionnaire just popped up, but nothing. The other little sticker one didn't. That's the one I would like to put a poll up, is what it is. But yeah, we shot all the revolvers that we were able to shoot that we had stuff for. I'm pretty sure. And that were safe to shoot. Well, I was shocked how much. Was it the 32-20 that I shot out of the pistol? When I shot the bottle, that thing jumped like not 5 feet, like a foot and a half off the ground. When I shot it, I think that was the 32-20 revolver that I have a lever action of too. It shoots about like a 38 special. That's what it reminds me of. The 32-20 Winchester centerfire in the pistol. But what'd you all do this weekend, by the way? Hey, what's up, Rebel? Appreciate you coming. How are you? Rebel Wolf Skull. 1987. I take it that's when you were born? My eldest brother was born in 87. How you doing, by the way? What'd you all do this weekend? I did shooting. Went to the swap meet with Skittles, my little red healer. Came back home, loaded up all the stuff for shooting. Did a lot of video content. Same toilet, different crap, unfortunately. True that. I ate soup and bread. I see, said the blind man. To the lame runner, to the dumb speaker. Been in bed. Oh, yeah, you were saying you weren't feeling the greatest the other day. The live before last, which I didn't even go live that night. I did it in the afternoon, though, while I was working for like an hour and 40 minutes. I didn't go that night, but then I went last night and tonight. Howdy, 44. I did the week's worth of chores today. Got groceries, did laundry, and cleaned. I did a little cleaning before I started. I swept the house, the living room, kitchen, dining, living. And then my dog is shedding right now, so I have to sweep every day. And then this rug I have in the living room gets her hair on it, so I take literally a dog brush and it takes the hair right off. Groceries, I got a few groceries 3 days ago, maybe? I forget, just from Dollar General. It's around the corner from my house. I get spoiled. I want to ask my grandma if she'll let me shoot Grandpa's gun. The one that eventually will be mine. It's a 44 Magnum. It's been in a holster for years. I'd love to take it out, get it all oiled up, fire it some, clean it good, and then oil it nicely and put it away. They got in trouble for nothing. My wife started blaming for something she did. Well, Rebel, I hear that happen sometimes, unfortunately. That's when, as a husband, which I'm not married, but as a husband, you have to just kind of just let it go and accept it. And eventually, I guess she came to the realization she was the one who did it after all, and then be forgiving. They're give and take relationships. Relationships are a give and a take. That's one thing that society doesn't understand. Ladies, all they do is want. And a guy gives, gets no return, unfortunately, very little. If you get one that does give back a lot, she's a keeper. That's why I'm not married. Yeah. Need backup support. Where's the loyal? What's up, Focus? Oh, Russell, I definitely would like to be. You guys want to guess what's in here? My good old faithful. Hey, Focus, you see the short I just put up? Big old distance banger. I didn't go far with it, but sure hit hard. What celebrity isn't on the Epstein file that should be? I don't know. 10 points for Russell. Rose says, my daughters are only females that don't blame me for anything. Hopefully they stay that way. That way, whenever they get married, they won't do that with a boyfriend or wife. I mean, a husband. Sorry.
Nice beard, by the way, Rebel. I've never had mine that long.
I'm growing it back. I had a mistake with the shaver and it broke off. The head fell off. And so I cut it down to a handlebar for like 3 days, then just a mustache. This is a little less than 2 weeks of growth on the beard part. But yeah, the longest I ever had was, if you'd pull it tight, it'd probably be about down to here and it'd spring back, boing, to about in here. Jerome, are you the cool uncle? Yeah, I am, because I have all the toys. My brother, Jordan, that I live next to, his boys like my guns. And then my nephews that recently moved here to Arizona, they're about 50 minutes away. They like shooting. So yeah, I'm the cool uncle. Or I take them to caves and stuff. I want to do some more of that. I thought about doing that this weekend. But I found out the one cave I'd like to go to, it has a locked key. Or sorry, a locked gate. That I have to apply for the key or something like that. Fill out some forms. So I need to get that ball rolling. It's like a Forest Service key where you can get into Cave of the Bells is what it's called. Now there is another cave over there though. That I don't think you need that. That cool uncles were supposed to be cool. Hence it's in the name, right? But yeah. I also need to post more content. The last video of the part 404 of Pepper Sauce Caverns. It's on my computer. I just haven't done it yet. I have it edited enough that it's ready to go for a while, but unfortunately it's using pros, like the pro effects. So unless I take them all off, I have to get like a subscription either for a month or a year. And I would be using the pro effects enough that I'll probably just buy the year. It's like $179 cheeseburgers, or sometimes they have them on sale for like $140, I heard. Anyways. That's CapCut. CapCut, which is what I had on my phone to edit that last video. The cool uncle and more. Sounds like it'd be a YouTube channel. Cool uncle and more. Oh, by the way, there was 2 young guys that showed up when I was setting up. They stopped and looked around a little bit and they're like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, hey, great. I just got here myself. I said, you gonna do some shooting? He's like, not right now. He's just, this is our ranch. And we're gonna come out here later on as a family. Just curious how long you'll be around. I said, oh, probably an hour and a half, maybe. Hour and a half. I don't know. I think it ended up being probably 2 hours. But he's real nice young guys. Probably in there. The one was probably maybe 18, 19. The other one 20, 21 maybe. He's like, yeah, we'll be out. We won't be here by then. We won't be here probably till like 7 in the evening. So I said, all right, have a good night. You know, really nice guys. And that property that I'm shooting at is BLM land that they lease from the BLM and they ranch on it. Bureau of Land Management. They lease it. And yeah, to me, if you're taking care of the property, BLM, you need either a permit to be on that property or a hunting license, which they didn't even ask for. That's what I was saying. Yeah, there you go. Which I had my stuff with me. I have a digital form on my phone, plus some hard copies in one of my backpacks. How's your evening going? Hey, what's up, TD? Pretty good. Camden. Hey, Xfinity, it's been a long time. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. That'll help pay for some of the ammo I spent today. I shot probably 15 rounds of 338 Lapua. Some of them were hand loads, some of them weren't. And they're about 310 a round, so that'll help. And I did some content. I just posted some 338 Lapua. Thanks, Xfinity. I appreciate it. Have you tried any of the spices? Not yet. Last time I went to my shooting spot, these guys showed up, asked when we were leaving, and just hung out watching us. It was really weird. Like we are in the middle of the desert. Go somewhere else. I know, right? It's like, look how big the desert is. What's up, boys? Double tap that screen, y'all. Let's see. Oh, no, I can't pin that. Let's see if I can pin that. I think I can. Russ, what's up? Hope all well, Jerome. Nice new pieces to your... Hope all is well. Nice new pieces to your collection. Which ones? Hey, Tommy. I haven't gotten anything probably in 2 months, maybe. I got a 22 single shot. Or no, it's a semi-auto. No, I had that in December. I just got it in December. I'm trying to think if I bought anything since then. I've looked at a lot of things. Jimmy! Thanks for coming. Moist Beans, hello. Have you put in adoption papers yet? Oh, and Russell is... not Russell. Moist, did you remember wash your hands? I did before I made these. I commented. Oh, the Deagle. I've had that a little while. I need to do some more content with that. Yeah, it's a 9mm. Samurai replacement handguard for my EP9 got delayed. I got it for free basically, but it was supposed to come today. Aw. Wow, 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 wow. Thanks, Kirby. I'll pin that one. I washed my hands 6 times in the last couple hours because I'm sweaty. 23 is my birthday, and the BMG 50 is coming out of the safe. Oh, you have a 50? Nice. Can I come over? Aren't you somewhere in Arizona somewhere? Maria, tacos for dinner. My favorite belly is happy now. There you go. Hello, Vertical Friends. What's up, Zero? Did you see the stop motion I made? Tommy, I don't think I did. Let's see. Let me screenshot that real quick. My Magpul angle foregrip showed up today. I can't put it on until the handguard comes. Oh, true that, yeah. He's like, yes, come. I think that's what you meant. You can. I forget, you, Glendale, Phoenix, Scottsdale? I don't think you're Tucson. What's his name's Tucson? Jokaka, which his real name is Ryan something. Jokaka's in Tucson, which I forgot about that. And then, Glendale, okay. And then Stifler's out of outskirts of Tucson. Let's see if I can angle down this thingy a little bit. There we go. The chat's into my face there. Anyways. Last time I was in Glendale was last March, or was that May for, what's his name's memorial? I went to the Cardinals Stadium for that. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. Charlie Kirk. What's up, Rick Requillum? Just bought a PS90. If FN phased out the SCAR, then the PS90 might be next. Should I hold on to it or just say goodbye? I feel like it's be worth more later. Possibly. Russell's coming to America to be my new dad, my new old son. I'll be in Flagstaff on my birthday. Oh yeah, it's Charlie Kirk. Yeah, I went to his memorial. Were you there? Show him there's a spider behind you. Nah, you ain't gonna fool me. Were you there, TD? I was just to the right of his big picture. Like, here's the stadium. Direct opposite side was a huge picture of him. I was just to, if you're standing on the stadium looking that way, I was just to the right of that big one. I wish Moist Beans. Yes, sir. Oh, you were? Okay. Did you make it into the stadium? Because I heard it filled up quick after I got in.
Hey, what's up, 747? Sorry for not being on for a long time. Did I have a higher interest in planes now? Oh, that's okay. Hey, Jerome, there's a hole in the wall and the right next to you. Probably is. I was walking. Come on, Russell, we'll get you an AR and Sody Pop. They have Sody Pop. What's up, ex-Gemming? I'm from Iraq. How are you? I'm doing great. Doing great. We just got done doing some shooting content. Posted one short so far with my 338 Lapua. Today I was doing all revolvers mostly. I did break out the 338 Lapua and the a shotgun, the 12 gauge. It's like a Sega 12 copy. Yeah, we're going to put more content. We got the 338 up tonight. I got to clean out the car, at least set all the firearms inside of the room so they're not in there. How are talking about man? I think your translator, whatever that was, did not work. Iraq lobster? What? When I went to Canada, I discovered all dressed chips are my favorite potato chips. All dressed? Do they call them crisps over there like they do in England? Do you prefer 338 Lapua or 6.5 Creed? I've never shot a 6.5 Creed. They're definitely cheaper rounds. They're probably like $1.25 to maybe $2 for higher end. Iraq was nice until a 142-degree day turns into 70 at night. Super cold. Yeah, you make me 50 BMG rounds. I do not have a loader or dice. Now, there was a dice set at Tucson gun show 2 weekends ago for like 147 cheeseburgers for the 3-piece, the case sizer, the bullet, and the crimp. That was cheap. 70 is cool, or 70? Yeah, over there it would be. Moist, I see you have a Tactical Llama t-shirt. He does? Cool. What's up, Lakar? Time to stock up on ammo. Yep, we're slowly making more, although I just shot some today, so we gotta make some more again. Sorry I haven't been here lately. What's up, Phoenix? Had a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, real life's more important. I do Russell LOL. It's super limited edition because his wife wore it. Oh, allegedly. How tender. Moist, when temps swing is 70 plus degrees, 70 is cold. That's true. That's true. No, we have gotten here in Phoenix, when I used to work in Phoenix, Scottsdale, in the sun, it would be 138 degrees. I bet you like that. A whittle. What's up? 17 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming by to Desert Armory and more. We just did some shooting content. We're going to get you more and more of that as we process those videos. We got one posted already. Check us out. Please consider subscribing. What's a good home defense weapon? A shotgun. If you don't want to go through multiple rooms, like say in your apartment, a shotgun. But yeah, handgun would work, or an AR too. Welcome, David Ross. In Ohio, our summer is 80 degrees max, and glad for the 76. Yeah, but it's moist. It's really humid. 93 here right now. I'm not sure what it is. DJ, what's up? Nothing really. We're just shooting a breeze. 34 degrees right now where you're at. I'm not sure what it is where I'm at. But yeah, DJ the Chief. How's it going? Appreciate you coming in. Lagar says, start buying 10K rounds at a clip until the end of the year. That'd probably be a good idea. I have more than that in total, probably. Most I have of is 9mm and 5.56 223. 34 here too. Russell, how old are you? Moist, how much is that in Celsius? Yeah, I don't know that either. I think an AR is overkill inside a house. Correct. That's why a shotgun would be better, like with some good old buckshot. He ain't lasting anything. Or she, whoever broke in. Russell is old as balls. What? It says 74 degrees, Jerome, LOL. Oh, it could be. By SS-109 and 9mm. SS-109. I forget what that is. Chief, like a cook. Oh, a chef. Sorry. I'm far away, so I thought I saw an I in there. It's a 1 behind the F, not a 1 in front of it, or an I. But if you want to call me Chief, I'm not going to twist your arm. Chief! So Russell is the oldest in here. I thought so. He usually is. 2 gram 5.6 steel core. Oh, I have some of those, but what I have are the
M855s. They're the green tips. 34 is 1.1 Celsius. Really? Have you shot a 10 though yet? I have one. I reload some. Yep, green tips. Yep. For the XM193s. I've never shot those. I don't think. What's a gun you don't have that you would like to have? There's different lever actions I wouldn't mind getting. There was some at the swap meet today that were really neat. I don't know how much you wanted for them. Intro was still the oldest. Nope. Is anyone covering world events or are we staying off topic? Go right ahead, DJ. Go right ahead. Fire away. I don't mind talking politics I put it in the title, so. It's been -20 where I am all week. Dude, it's been a little warmer. It's been warm. We got like 90 in Tucson. Over here we got like mid-80s. 93 is a 55 grain FMJ. I might have some excuse me, M193s. I forget. Looks like Iran is getting some heat. Yeah, I saw that. I saw a couple of shorts, but I didn't click on them. Or maybe they were news clips. Have some M955. That's what I have. M955 somewhere. There's some tutorial, I think. I think I have a couple of those. Maybe not. Or I have 855s. I know that. I thought I had some other ones. I got in North Texas today. Here, 84. Okay. Load-in pills too. Load-in pills? Oh, definitely. Yeah, I like the projectiles and stuff. That way, after it's gone, you can still make it in lots of powders. Looking for an old school 3030. There was one at the gun. There was a really nice one at the swap meet today, TD, in Wachuca City. I don't know how much you wanted for it, but it was very nice. Model 94 3030. Probably, I don't know if it was older than 64 though. Yes, Ohio blows, but it went to 60 Fahrenheit early, but it dropped back down. Looking at the more snow till what? April. M955 is black tip. Oh, black tip. Oh, that stuff's expensive. Armor piercing 5.56 is very hard to find. It's $100 a round, isn't it? M955 is SS1. Excuse me, practice rounds. Ben Shapiro is all giddy. It snows where I am, but Lake Erie from Halloween to April. EJ says we started Operation Epic Fury. Ayatollah has been taken out. Iran has retaliated against the U.S. Fifth Fleet in Bahrain. Really? Okay. Hey, Liberty from Texas. Texas here too. Oh, Liberty. Is that who that was? Where's Liberty? Oh, sure enough. There he is. Jerome, are you the oldest child? No, I was the youngest until we adopted someone. I have an AK-74U. Nice. So that would shoot. Would that shoot the 5.45 by 79? What is it? I forget. Isn't it a 5.45 or something like that? By 79? I forget. It's the smaller bullet. 5.45 by 79. 39 is what I meant to say. I don't know why I said 79. Yeah. That ammo's a little hard to find around here. 796. 7 and 6. What's that? What's 7 and 6? It was an auto translate, Liberty. I don't know what you said. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. 5.45 by 39. Yeah. I have obviously 762 by 39 and 762 by 54R. I don't have any 762 by 51 because I just run 308. Let's see, Jerome, you should grow a mullet. Never. Nunca, nunca, nunca. You'd have to pay me a lot of money. I do not like mullets. I do not like mullets. They are coming back, though. Better or worse than 5.6 by 4.5? They're very similar ballistics. I would say they're very similar. That's why they came out with them, I think. She just had a mullet. I don't know. It's the religion and political leader of Iran, Sahib's boom, gone. Oh, I heard about that. 7 and 6 is the Russian steel core 5.45 round. Oh, that's what you were saying. So the 5.45 39, their steel core is a 7 and 6. Interesting. I didn't know that. My roommate's not back yet. He's been gone all day. I guess I was gone too, but Jerome, go yell at your roommate. He's not here. I just said he's not here.
He decided to. He's been working on weekends, either for his boss or for food delivery. DJ allegedly. So far, no U.S. casualties to report. Jerome, go yell at the TV. I can't. I don't own one. Isn't that dude in around the one who disarmed thousands and slayed them? Probably. All right. I got to get a refill on milk. I'll be right back. I'm heading that way. Oops, dropped the key. My call key. I've got brass rattling in my pocket. I picked up some brass. A lot of people don't pick up their brass. So at this little shooting site, there's piles of 5.56, some 9, some 45 ACP, so I picked up some. And sadly, people don't pick up their shotgun shells, and that's a big mess. Ayatollah Manli is very disliked. That's why the Second Amendment is so important. Yep. Yeah, we got some 500 Smith & Wesson. 500, and these are the 5.56 I found on the ground. They are Fiocchi's. GFL is Fiocchi. 223s, actually, these are. Another 500. 500 Mag R. Rimmed, I guess it stands for. Let's see here. Shout out to all of you here in the chat. I made it to 50 plus subs. Took 8 years, but soon I can try lives. Yep. Marissa Pennell, how are you? It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Lagarce's good stuff. Yeah, these I picked up to reload eventually. How many can you fit in your nose? I don't know. This is a 45 I found on the... Although I did shoot a few 45s, but I collect on my brass because it was in... What do you call it? There's a 380 I found too, Blazer. Shooting revolvers, you can collect your brass very easily. Yeah, why do these say Smith & Wesson Mag R? I've never seen that before. Do these all say that? Mag R? There was a couple that were hotter. Mag R. They're Starline brass. Huh. Anywho. Happy birthday, Marissa. Thank you. Happy birthday, Marissa. Thanks for coming by. This is R might mean reduced load. Possibly, if so, because there was a couple that felt like a lot hotter. So I ran 3 different loads today in 500. I had some HSM that were bare load. I think those were bare loads. No, those weren't bare loads. Those were hollow points. And then I had some arms core that were hollow points, which might be these ones. And then I had some Freedom Munitions that were solid FMJs. Remember Mike in my life. Yep, Moist Beans is my less intelligent brother. That'd be bad. Moist Beans are you, Mike is brother. Yeah. Ricardo, what part of Texas? Hey, EDC, you haven't been in here in a while. Appreciate you coming by. Did you check out my video I posted, brother? Big old banger. Check her out. I just posted it. It's a short. LOL, if you were my brother, you'd also be mentally disabled because mom did too much meth. Micah, hard to believe anyone less intelligent. Yeah, I know, right? All my siblings are slow. I bet you that's... I'm going to have to look up what Starline Brass says a 500 S&W Mag R stands for. Interesting crimp on the end there. These the same way? No, that one's different. Oh, my 460 locked up on me. I was doing some shots with the 460, and unfortunately it locked up. It jolted the timing with one of the loads. I got to take it apart and fix it. NVM, the R means higher pressure case. Oh, it does? Those must be those hot ones, the MSMs that were hotter. I'm slow as so was bro. Subscribe to this guy. He makes good content. This gay, yeah, I saw that. He meant to say guy.
Is that what that stands for then? It's a more pressure. I'm trying to see. That definitely has an interesting crimp where it used to be on. Let's see. This R indicates a modification made around July 2022 to handle higher pressures with the primer pocket being roughly .002 deeper than the original pistol primer version. What's up, iCannon? A new shooter, and my dad gave me his Marlin 27. It hurts to shoot, honestly. That's a nice one. What brand? Oh, Marlin, you said. Awesome. I'm looking for a 4570. iCannon. PFP. It looks like a dinosaur with nostrils. Its nostrils or its eyeballs. Everyday carry. You put and 6.5. The rest I didn't. The other one didn't go through. EDC. All I saw was, hey, Jerome, and then the next message was and 6.5. So yeah, something YouTube didn't send it. Tommy Gray says stupid autocorrect. Well, usually autocorrect only works that way if you use that word a lot. So you must be happy a lot then. Yeah, you must be happy a lot. I like it. Yeah, that means happy. Gay means happy. Till the world twisted its meaning to mean something totally different, unfortunately. Everybody carry hello. Okay, so we know now what those are, what the R means, which I have a die set for these, but I don't have projectiles yet. What's up, Darren? Happy birthday. Yeah, it was somebody's birthday. LaCour says UC West Virginia is trying to pass a bill to bring silver machine guns back. I heard about that. I was like, cool on them. Last time I was in West Virginia was a year and a half ago, almost 2. No, I'm using microphone. Oh, okay. They were never illegal. Yeah, in our book, right? Oh, bummers. Just tipped my meat off the off my plate here. Here we go. I ran 338 today and 6.5. Lapua or Magnum Winchester Mag? Because I just did 338 today as well. I just did a video of it. You what? You're me? Uh-oh. Yeah, Second Amendment. Uh-huh. Did that show. What do you mean, EDC? Oh, that one did. Yeah, that one popped up. I ran 338 today. Lapua? If so, I didn't know you had a Lapua. What's the Third Amendment? I can't remember. Just watch your short drum. Thank you. How'd you like it? Honest thoughts. Bad, good, okay? Ohio goes the way of Virginia. I'm definitely moving back to West Virginia, hillbilly born and raised. There you go. Or you could move down here. We got really nice laws. My PFP of an emoji with feet in the air. Doesn't look like to me. Drum, can I get a bite? Nom 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 nom. Third Amendment prevents the government from forcing the citizens to accord the military. Interesting. There was a suppressed event today. They had it all. It was kicking. It was bussing. Charles Martin, Micah. You need a stronger target stand. Oh, yes. I tried hammering in the ground, Liberty. And I didn't have my big sledgehammer with me, and the ground's hard right now. I couldn't get it in. There was piles of pallets sitting all over that weren't there before that someone just dumped, unfortunately. And so, yeah, I just wrenched it right out. I don't know if I've ever shot that plate with 338 Lapua before. I'm surprised it didn't damage it more than it did, because I have some other ammo that I hit that same target with that made deeper dents than the 338. So you're saying, EDC, you're saying someone let you borrow their 338?
I've shot a 50 BMG before and the 4570 hurts more. Probably needs a better recoil pad. I've never shot a 50. The biggest I have is a 338 Lapua, which kicks pretty good. Western Virginia is always 15 degree hotter. Way too humid compared to Ohio, so I like the cooler summers, but yeah, likely we have lax laws. Ohio does? I know Illinois is horrible. How do you like the 300 Win mag? Don't know, never shot one. Never shot a 300 Win. Those 50 BMGs are heavy as bleep that reduce recoil. That's the thing too. My 338 Lapua is gigumongous. It weighs like 25, 30 pounds full. Rational carrying, no AR bands or mag limit. Same here. At a 338 at the event, it was only like 2 shots, but it was cool though. I can let you shoot more shots if you come over here. I did about 15 today. I just posted a video of one of the shots. Technically, it's not the same shot though, because I needed to use the phone to do a slow-mo on the other end. I think 38 Super needs a comeback. Around me, it's pretty popular because they make the 1911 38 Super. It was made because the U.S. government wouldn't let you have a 9mm or a 45 ACP in that frame because anything the military had in Mexico you couldn't use. So they came out with a 38 Super. Being a 338 through my HK short is about to hit 338K. Dude, that is nice. It's only going to get worse because Democrat cities are crazy right now. The way students Cleveland, Columbus, Akron, they wish they could ban guns like the other commie states. I just saw a short today that proves how gun stuff doesn't work. It's just something about they would ban this, does it help it? No. Well, then banning guns won't help it either then. There's something else. Like Bell, what kind of pistols do you shoot? 36 and 44 white. Oh, yeah, he does black powder. He did a HK, he did a short of an HK creator, and it has 336,000 views. He said that one snuck through the algorithms. I had 2 sneak through the algorithms that got to, what, 38, I think? Just wished I was monetized. Oh, I know. But as soon as you get monetized, it's crazy. They draw, at least with gun content, they drop your views. It's sad. Which is crazy because you would think they'd want the views so they get more ching-ching. LOL, right? Murder was already illegal. Maybe keep people locked up. I know, right? And make wood chippers great again. I just saw a short of a guy that used to do stuff to children that's running for an office in California. That guy should have never gotten out. I don't know how he survived through prison system. He should have never gotten out and went and wood chipper or something. HK-45 Colt. 45C. EDC says facts, drone. Facts. Yep. Word. That's a new thing to say, right? Word. Like agreed or whatever. What's up, work in progress? How you doing, brother? Did you check out my short I just posted? The 338 Lapua. Did some shooting today. Did ballistic testings of my revolvers. Got to get them all ran together. Post it. Word was cool in 1990. Another one is rad in the 80s and 90s. Rad. 9x20 and 9x21 also need to become more popular. I've never seen one of those, Micah, but I have a die that says it could do those. 9x18 and 9x19 and 9x20. I mean 9x19, 9x20, 9x21. We somehow get Gavin Newsom guaranteed to rigged elections. America's done for. I know, right? How can he not have been put in a wood chipper? I know, right? I'm going to subscribe to you, Micah. I'm a 90s baby. EDC, I'm older than you? I was born in 1990. What range did you shoot at today? Darren, I was out in the desert on BLM land with a hunt license. That way I'm allowed to shoot on the... You either need a hunt license or a permit. So I was out in the desert in a spot other people shoot. So EDC, I'm older than you. I was born in 1990. So I'm 35 right now. What's up, Lisa? Newsom also said he can read like black people dudes. What? He can't read. Oh, that is racist sounding. Oh, well, I meant 80s. Was born in 87. Okay, I thought you were older than me. So you're my brother's age. He was born in 87. My brother Josiah, my oldest brother, he's born in 87. The brother just above me was born in 88, just so, December. I was born in 90. And then my sister, which is the oldest, is born in 85. My youngest brother we adopted, he's born in 94. Yeah. You got a brand new sub, Tommy. 1965. Thanks, dude. My oldest sibling is 89 and I'm a 98. Oh, just reverse them, huh? You aged horribly, dude. Aww. I've been through a lot of trauma in my life, so that's probably what it is. I look older with that handlebar mustache I had for a couple days, in my opinion. I looked younger with a mustache, just a plain mustache. Older with the handlebar than a beard. Clean shaven, obviously, I'd be even younger looking, but... Darren, you win? 338 looks good. Thank you, work in progress. Liberty said, I think Liberty said he watched it. What'd you think about it? Was it okay, Liberty? Remember when the L.A. toilet Khamenei took over Iran? I don't even know what that is. Hey, Kenneth, welcome back. Missile attack today. Remember to buy your RIP. It's stocks. Liberty, 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 liberty. Darren's old enough to be drafted right out of the womb. Trauma, huh? Oh, yes, you served in the great caveman war of negative 528 BCE. Just dropped my phone, wasn't fast enough, and hit myself in the... Oh! So you have it like up here, and you're like between your legs, you know, chilling right here, and all of a sudden... He says, could have sawed off a couple seconds speeding up the mag loading. Oh, true. Yeah, that's true. It takes a while, obviously. Like, I've seen some people do... So I did that all on my phone, and I'm new to the features of how to do stuff on a phone. And I figured out how to chop stuff out slowly. But yeah, I have seen people do shorts. Each time they load a round in is when it's feeding, not when they're grabbing it and going up to the mag. It's every time they go to push the thing in. But it was a short anyways. It was only, what, a minute and 10 seconds or something? Creator's singing the high tenor now. Whoa. What is a worse round? 45 CP or 9x19? Ooh. I put in a poll, but right now I can't do a poll. It's not popped up. Ayatollah Kenanapi heard they finally got him. I heard, yeah. U.S. Army mid-80s to 90s. Thank you for your service. My dad was in the military early 80s to, I think he got in at 80 or 79 to 80. He was in like 3 years, I think. Put in for 5, was in for 3, I think. Forget. Or was it he put in for 3, was in a year and a half, something like that. Because he got married in 83 or 84. And he was in the military before that. I think he got in 79 or 80. Your dad is a crazy old... No, he's not that old. He was born in 63. Do you like Alice Gear or Molly Webbing? I know what Molly is, but I don't know what Alice is. I know what Molly is. I thank him for her service. Thank you. He was in the radios, like the communications, and repairing them. Nice, Darren. I was 2002 to 2005. Thank you for your service, Zero. Yeah, a lot of my family was in the military. Mom was born in 72. My oldest sister was born when she was born. I mean, when she was 16.
That's pretty young. I had two of my grandmas, my grandma and a great grandma. They were pretty young when they got married. One was 15, one was 16, if I recall. Old school LC2. Sup, Zeus? Yep, Zeus Moist Beans is chilling. Zero, where you, Army? Where you, Army? I don't know if he actually said. Yeah, I don't think he said. He just said what years. We have an Army base just around the corner from me. Fort Huachuca. 63 to Brandy Mechanic. Okay. My grandpa was in the Air Force, my dad's dad. I'm surprised my dad didn't go to the Air Force then. He was in hydraulics out of David Monson Air Force Base out of Tucson. Yes, Army. Yep. Your dad is 4 years older than mine, and I'm like 10 years younger than you. Darren, I'm sorry you had to be around Bradley's. I'm going to go take a shower because I got the caffeine sweats. LOL. Okay, see you, Moist. I reached 40 subscribers. Awesome, Tommy. Guys, check out Tommy and give him some more subscriptions. See if we can get him to 50. Operation Iraq Freedom 2.04 to 05. Okay, got you. Clammy hands and feet are making me crazy. Ciao, Moist. Yep. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. After the live, I got to empty out my car. I got all the pew-pews in there. Probably got like 10 grand of guns in there. Everyone slap them nostrils on the screen and don't forget to wipe. What? Zero, where you issued the M116A2. Wasn't there an M16A1 as well? Maybe you meant that. M16A2 maybe meant M16A1. My dad had one of those. He also had what else did he shoot? Some bigger caliber stuff too. Some 50s. M16A2 with 3-round burst. Oh, there you go. Nice. Civilians nowadays have even better FRT. It's called the spray and pray. My roommate just set off the fire alarm. Shush. Oh, really, Russell? Mine used to do that when he first started batching, when he first started cooking, because he didn't do much cooking before he came here. But he has not done it in a long time, and I'm kudos to him. Zero, were you in Fallujah? What's that? I had the same one issued in Vietnam. Oh, Vietnam. Tell your friend to stop toking the Chiba. A1 M16 has the triangle force neck, and the A2 has the clamshell round. Okay. Subdue Tommy, I just hit 600 subs myself. Awesome, Liberty. Kenneth says, forces wouldn't take me in 89 because of bad myopia. I'm not even sure what that is. Well, Kenneth, it wasn't from lack of trying, so I appreciate that. My brother tried to get into the Marines, and he had too many. He didn't make it, as in like healthy enough, I guess. You're issued the M16A1 or the M16. Moist beans, long bring bean, my friend. Kenneth, at least you tried. Right. Nearsightedness. Oh, is that what that is? He's your lover then. What? JK. Tom says, Micah, I have a subscriber that's named Arfu. Interesting. Okay. Arfu. 16 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming to Desert Armory and more. We're just chilling out on the couch instead of the room. The room's a mess right now because I was digging through stuff for a shootout today. I was doing some shooting. So continue looking out on my channel for shooting content. We got some coming. We just posted one this afternoon, evening. The 338 Lapua. So check it out if you could. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, shooting, all good stuff. I was stationed in Camp Crook, Alabama, Taji, training the Iraq Army unit there. Okay. Oh, I just missed one of the messages. Like I have a subscriber named Arthur. Okay, that's what. No, they're Nigerian and rude as can be. Oh, some people can be rude. Some people can be rude. Hit that like button, everyone. Thanks every day. Some of your comments are disappearing for me. Oh, he deleted the one because he actually typo errored. I don't know why. Well, you deleted the one because it said ARF and then the letter U instead of Arthur. So you deleted it. Or someone did. Because it was spelt wrong. You meant to put Arthur. You said your text to speech right now, so it's not working very well. Yep. M16E. What's the E variant? Elongated? Energy? What else? 0 were the Iraqs incredibly cooperative, like I heard they were. It's when you can't see your bleep coming into work. Okay, Liberty. Dad got into the Navy with just one eye, but this was the Vietnam era and they need people. That's true, Kenneth. Thanks for your service. None of my family that I know of, even in the past, ever were in the Navy. Marines, Air Force, and Army, I don't think any of them were ever in the Navy. Definitely not Coast Guard. None of them were in the Navy. Darren, was that a stereotype? The E usually stands for experimental. Oh, prototype. I said stereotype. Prototype. It's a distance from me here, so it's a little hard to read because the writing's so small. I'd get it closer, but I don't think it gets any closer. Maybe a half an inch. There we go. Then I gotta turn it, and then it's not. Darren, did you mean XM16E1? Possibly. Might have been. Excuse me. Yeah, if you're new, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe. It's free. Turn the notifications on to all. That way, hopefully, you get the alerts. And if you like outdoor stuff, hunting, cave exploring, mine exploring, shooting stuff, check us out and consider becoming a member for $1.99 a month. I can lend you my reading glasses. Yeah, there you go. He meant experimental. Yes. Okay, gotcha. Did I just miss one? I had a 1964 Colt SP1. Nice, LaCar. Like the ones we had in our AO were very friendly and wanted us there. We did many school supply missions and helped one old guy get a mortar out of the roof. Interesting. Hey, Ghost. What's up, Ghost? Unfortunately, that auto-translated it to they. I don't know what you put, but auto-translate is in effect right now, which I should shut off because I don't really need it right now. There we go. Oh, and I don't have this on all comments, so I probably missed some people. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, so yeah, consider becoming a member. It's only $1.99 a month. So that's good to hear. I've heard U.S. forces had to teach Iraqi armies left and right. Oh, really? Auto-translate is gay. Yeah, what's weird, EDC, it would have been nice to have when we would have 300-400 people in here at once. But when you got this little, you don't need it. Oh, that's good here. Okay, yeah, that one I already typed. All right, we're going to do a poll here real quick. Let's see here. Whoops, I didn't, there we go, and that should do it. Oh, we'll do one more. There we go. Alrighty. Shrink her down a little bit. Put her up in the corner. There we go. Zero says we had about 5. Drum, you got some on your stash. Probably. Dude, how about that? We're starting. I don't know. It might started. Or tried redneck. It might. Tired redneck. By the way, we did some shooting today, Tired Redneck. So look forward to some content. I did some 338 today and a whole bunch of wheel guns. So we just posted a video of the 338. Put up 5 out of 80 and we're down and just put them on Tired 80. We're lucky Saudi Arabia wasn't hit. Yeah, all that oil there, right? Sir, I hope you never had to deal with those ones too often. Lakar says Saudi Arabia wasn't hit. They hit UAE, Iraqi, Kurdistan, and a few other places.
UAE? I didn't know they hit that place. Also was issued a 45 Colt. Well, there you go. There you go. I've heard the Iraqis were mostly untrainable as a comprehensive defense force. Interesting. Micah, no, I was lead Humvee for our group, so the others had to babysit their guy. Okay. Dhabi got hit? Like Abu Dhabi? Like where the Shara Khalif is? The world's tallest building, or wherever it's called? Something Khalif. That's Abu Dhabi, but that's a town, I guess. That's a job I wouldn't want. Zero. Oh, lead Humvee? UAE got hit. Yep, I guess. United Emirates? Is that what UAE stands for? Something like that. United Emirates. I think. I don't know. Like USA stands for United States of America. UAE stands for what? And that's probably the best sidearm to get issued. 45 Colt? Yeah, probably. It's pretty good. You can make some decent rounds. I shot some of my hand loads today. It worked pretty good, actually. With the 357 mag, the 38 special, and the 45 Colt. I tried them out. It worked pretty good. It was my honor to serve. Only got IED one time. Okay. Excuse me. Oh. Poor 357 SIG and 380 ain't getting any love. It's 50-50 right now. 45 ACP and 9. 50-50. 50-50. How many people voted? Only 4. United Arab Emirates. Okay. I knew it was United Emirates, but I couldn't remember the middle name. Not over yet. Iran still has a bleep ton of missiles. Oh, I'm sure they do. Allegedly. It was good for having close at hand. Oh, the Colt? Yeah, definitely. Wonder when all of the sleeper cells here are going active. When they push the button and the robot chip keeps going. Allegedly. Zero, when you served, was there up armored Humvees? Messed up my Humvee, but we all walked away. Good for you guys. Can't see the survey. I can't get it any bigger or start covering up me. Put them reading glasses on. There, is that better? That's a little bit bigger. That's about as big as I can get it when it's already hitting my head. Getting hurt here. Her 357 SIG is pretty cool. I've never shot one. I never have either. What's his name? Got one not too long ago. And he likes it. Kenrod. Kenrod Gears and Gun. He's got one, and it's the Glock. He said he likes it almost as much as his 10 mil. Thanks, I'm old and blind. Okay, hopefully you can see it better. Oh, 9 mils is winning. They're pulling ahead. Which I didn't shoot any of my Reman 9s because I don't have a 9 mil cylinder for my 357. Let's see. That's good. Lucky it wasn't a undetonated 50 kg bomb from when USSR invaded, turned into lead. IED. Yeah. We had an M998 for first few months. Then we got the fully up armored ones with AC, but lost AC after IED. Grr. 22? Yeah, I shot some 22 today. 22 LR and 22 Magnum in 2 different revolvers. Today I was doing revolvers, and then by special request, I did the 338 Lapua and 1 shotgun. I have half a case of 37 SIG, but nothing to shoot it with. It looks a lot like a Tuckeroff round. A Tuckeroff, they're just fatter and shorter versus a Tuckeroff, as well as the, was it 30 Luger? It necks down too, like the broom handle. Speaking of broom handle, guys, this guy had a broom handle at the swap meet today with the buttstock, like affixed to it. It wasn't the type you can slide off, and then in the butt of it you can store the gun. 22 is your favorite. Awesome. This was an affixed stock Mauser broom handle. He wanted $3K for it, allegedly. Middle East has always been in turmoil. It's like a biblical deal. I know, right? On a PFC to fan everyone in the Humvee. PFC, what's that? Somebody attached his stock to a broom handle. A broom. No, as in like the Mauser, the 30 Luger is what it shot. It looks the 30 Luger. He said you could shoot the Tuckeroff round that's in like the CZ 52 I have or the TT 30s. You can interchange them. Probably should have bought that. I don't have 3 cages sitting around though. He also had the 30-30 Winchester with the original stickers. Private first class. Okay. Lowest rank. Okay. The IED that hit me was 3.155 artillery round, 2 HE, and 1 phosphorus round. That's not a good one to get. Big fireball and pre-edge. How dirty the inside of the Humvee really is. Oh, it hit and then all the dirt just like floats in the air. PFC. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. What did you say about PFC? Find a PFC to fan. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep, private first class. Do they just call them private then? Because I would hear people say like private, like in old movies and stuff. PV1 is your lowest. Okay. Were you injured bad, Zero? He said everybody walked away, so that part was good. Zero, someone was looking out for you. That would have been God. But what else did he have? He had a couple really neat stuff. Oh, he had a little Mauser 32 that I was very tempted to go get some cash and buy it. A little Mauser 32. I saw one at the gun show the other day. One guy wanted 5-something cheese, and the other one wanted 3.25, and I think this guy wanted 3 cheese for it. Jesus is king. Amen. Just a headache. Yep. Mauser 32. Damn, I missed mine. Yeah, they had one there. Mauser 32. But you couldn't hear Doc yelling at you if you could see how many fingers he was putting up. I bet you could hear Jesus for a second. Headache was dealing with motor pull to fix my rig. Headache was dealing with motor pull to fix my rig. I'm not 100% sure what you're meaning, Zero, but motor pull fix. Okay. Gotcha. I think I'm getting it a little bit, what you're meaning. They finally did fix it then, though? But it was a headache to get it for them to get it fixed for you? Was raised by the Green Beret 18 20LR is used all the time in special operations. Oh, wow. The Green Beret. Nice. I didn't think much at first, just let training kick in. Correct. It just autopilot. If you know how to do it, your body will automatically know how to do it. It's called instincts or muscle memory. Yeah, I bet, Zero. Yep. Muscle memory, training instincts, yep. Just like if you are like maybe a martial artist and someone attacks you, automatically you're going to spring and do something. Of course, God has given us instincts too. Like if something happens, we'll automatically do something. Who knows? My instincts tell me to not let my mom drive. It was an adventure. Yeah, you got probably off to the side. That was a short adventure that was very explosive. Allegedly. Allegedly, mate. Liberty says, one of my friends had a Humvee get hit with an IED. Only injury he got was a broken wrist trying to hang on to his M240. Hey, there's Jokaka. We need to meet up. Jokaka, I was just talking about you earlier. We need to meet up. Now that I found out you're not far from me. Rance finally bleeped up the bleeping nation who has Washington captured. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, brother. Yeah, we need to meet up. I did not know you were over near me. Do you ever meet up with Stifler then? Stifler Manufacturing? Zero, have you ever used a 240C? Because he's outskirts of Tucson, Joe. And I'm only an hour and a half from Tucson. Like, I went to the Tucson Gun Show. You have not? Okay. I went to the Tucson Gun Show 2 weeks ago and met up with Stifler there. I knew he was going to be there, and so we met up. Yeah, we need to meet up, bro. That'd be nice. Also earned an Army Achievement Medal for finding largest IED ever in AO. For finding second largest weapons cache. Took 4 dump trucks and 3 days of cleanup area. Wow, that is a stash. 4 dump trucks in 3 days later. Dude, that's some stash. Kudos 0, yeah. Achievement medals for that. Second largest weapons cache. And finding the biggest IED. What could it take out? What can the biggest IED take out? Like tanks, probably? And like a douche and a half or something? Hero keeping gold-plated AKs or RPGs. Oh, I know, right? That would have been fun. I don't know. Back then, you probably couldn't take stuff home. I know during World War II you could, in some Vietnam possibly, or a Korean. But yeah, more modern ones, they don't let you take stuff home. Did qualify with 240, but we had the Amadeus. Oh, our truck. Medusa? Probably half a fob. Half a fob? Canna says it's crazy how you get super calm and cold when things get seriously haywire. Trump messed up. Uh-oh, what did he do, waiters? What's up, brother? Welcome. The Waits Experience. Wait, something like that. Iran is not happy. No, they are not happy. During cleanup for big IED, it went off and took out 3 lanes of a highway. Dude, you think they were trying to take out one of our Abrams? Oh, M2 is the oldest gun used by the military. It was first issued in 1933. Yeah, that's crazy. That's cool how it's still in service. China ain't going to like this. Yeah, right? 0 get any marksman medals? My grandpa had a few. I don't know if they were medals. They were patches he got. I think he did get the medal. I'm pretty sure. The 2 rifles crossing. He was a marksman 2, I think. Level 2. And he was really good at hunting, so that could be why, too, since he was good in the military. Like an expert all the way. Yeah, there you go. I think John Moses Browning. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if my grandpa was expert, or I think he was the second one. There's 3 or 4 ranks. I think he was the second one, if I recall. He's got a plaque about it, achievement and whatnot. I forget all the expert's the highest, and I forget what the other 2 are. Little known fact: 45 CP was made to stop drug-induced attackers. Very effective. Yep. I don't believe you, 0. Yeah. China might not like it, but a lot of merch is sent from China to USA. That's true. So we make them a lot of money, although technically we're in debt to them a lot, right? Let's see. Darren says private 2, private 3, private first class E, specialist, corporate E, sergeant. No, I was meaning for shooting rank, marksman. There's 3 ranks of marksmen, I believe. We talked about it the other evening, I thought. Well, it's probably 2 weeks ago, maybe. E8 first sergeant, E9 sergeant major. Excuse me. Yeah, I think my dad was a private, but I don't know what he got up to. Private 3, maybe? I forget. 2 or 3, can't remember. You all be ready. Iran may have sleeper cells already here in the U.S. Probably. If you rank up more than E4 specialist, your wife 100% cheated on you. That means you're staying home too often. E4 is a corporal. E4 corporal. Well, you have private first class. E4 is specialty. Okay. Oh, Iran can't hang. That's pushy talk. What? Whatever that is. They just can't hang anymore. That type of hanging. Maybe that they can. America the big dog, but Iran ain't nada. I know, right? You think all underestimated Iran, they have some powerful allies. We do too, right? Hey, what's up, Sundali? I love how nobody voted for the fastest version of 40, the 380 Pocket King. I know, right? Beware of the E4 Mafia. I don't understand why everyone thinks Iran's has a chance. People didn't think whatchamacallit did either. Ukraine. Of course, we helped them out so much when it was the other administration. Don't buy that Dodge Charger at 21% interest. The best advice you can give to somebody joining. Yeah, I know, right? You think Iran can hang? Go move over there. Weight stuff. You need to listen to Sean Ryan. A target 18K terror. Okay. 2 titles at E4. I did see that, yeah. Don't have any powerful allies where everyone's powerful. Well, yeah, right? And their allies are just a speed bump on the road to crushing China's infrastructure. Grandfather was a Navy lieutenant. Thank you. He spent a bunch of time in Ethiopia and the Middle East, but then got transferred to the Pentagon. Pentagon? Pencil pusher after that, huh? The old Holy North. Old Holy North. You go into a fight with a losing mentality. You already lost. If you're going into a fight with a losing mentality, you already lost. Like when I was listening to a short the other day, someone said, would you have this or attitude would you have? And the person said, I'd rather have someone have a good attitude first, because that's what it starts with. Russell says, nope, America. Yeah, everyday carry is ready for the meat grinder. Okay, that sounds interesting. Let's see, and also that dancer at the gentleman's club does not love you. Think about how close you are to the ATM when she says it. I know, right? I've never been to one of those places. EDC ready for whatever. What about the meat grinder? We hope not. Hey, someone voted on 357 SIG. Got a little love. What gun tuber would you rather be with when World War III starts? That's a good question. I think war is glorious. It's quick and deadly. This ain't a movie. So correct. Yep. She loves his country unlike others. I don't believe you, Jerome. I have the same blanket. Oh, yeah? I doubt if it's exact, because I'm pretty sure the lady made this herself, she said. The lady I bought the couch from. I have the same blanket. Okay. What was the question you asked? You said, what gun tuber would you rather be with when World War II starts? Depends if I have old Betsy. With Pew View. Remember, there is always some beauty in the gore. That's true. Is that level 4 plates? No. Old Betsy done got him, and then he snuck off with all the goodies. Good old Betsy with the 30-06. Got her done. I'm on my break for today. Okay. Hey, what's up, definitely? What's going on? I doubt that war is ruckus. There's always a losing side. Sent the video to Jerome. Probably get something, yeah. I'm doing real work. What's real work today? What's your real work today? Real work. I didn't. I'm done real work. Yeah. Patton was right about war. The weight. Have you ever been punched in the face? Be honest now. If not, I'm going to do it right now. Go get you a ham sandwich. Good old ham sandwich. Knuckle sandwich. There we go. Knuckle sandwich. I have punched somebody in the face, but I've never been punched in the face myself. I was like 15. Patton got in a lot of trouble about the things he said after the war. Interesting. No, not me. It's a life experience question. Oh, got you. EDC more than you by guys taking steroids. Try me. What, like the bouncers? Boxers, yeah, they would take steroids. They would have. I don't know if they still do. In cleaning and building fences, I had to move the 20, 80-pound Smets. It'll wake you up real quick. Oh, a knuckle sandwich? Yeah, or put your lights out. Not a challenge, a simple question. Or now is you watch this clip and oh bleep, you dropped my grenade. Okay. That's the video that you sent me a clip of? Excuse me.
You sent me a video clip of. Who put the weights as a mod? He's been a mod for a long time. He's been a mod for a long time. Being punched in the face is completely different than being shot at. I know. Well, I've been shot at with a BB gun. I've never been punched in the face. Close. I almost got whacked over the head with a shovel one time. A guy was so mad at me, he almost hopped over the fence and whacked me over the head with a shovel in his hand. Hate moving cement bags. Yeah, it's okay. I know I've had both. Neither are fun. Can I be managing mod for a second? No. None of my subscribers are managing mod. I've had both. Yeah. Mine was a BB gun shooting at me. My brother was shooting at me. He got his privileges taken away to have his BB gun anymore. The other thing he did is he put a 22 bullet, stuffed it in the end so that when the BB hit the end, it would make the 22 go. What's up, 12? How have you never been punched in the face?
My face is too pretty. Who would want to mess up this ugly mug?
Think about how long I've been here. I know, Micah, but you have had mod before. We don't have any. We don't need any mods though. Scary sound is an RPG ripping over your hood. We'd never forget that sound. Been punched in the face a lot. And shot at is actually really fun. Well, airsoft maybe, or paintball. Micah, easy now, easy, brother, easy there. It isn't all about how long you've been here. I just don't really need any more, unfortunately. My newest mod is actually 12. He's my newest mod. He's been a mod maybe month and a half. Asked for my mod to be removed because I didn't want it. Now I want managing mod for 12 seconds. Michael, settle down, brother. Chillax, my friend. Bullet fly by my head sounded like a metallic fly. Oh, when I was shooting today, I shot right at my phone with a shotgun. Thankfully, I didn't shoot it. And it made a ricochet noise. You'll hear it in the video when I post it. It's like... Been shot at with the big guns, not nor. Oh, okay. If you have too many mods, they won't give you views. I've heard of that too. I don't know. I've heard different viewing stories of that. Some people say it's right. Some people it's not. I don't know. That's correct. Some people say it is. It'd be fun, or I'd be fun. When you have so many mods as subs, you probably have enough mods. I had like 50-something mods at one time, but that's when I had like 400 people coming here at once. Or 350, 250. Let's see here. Definitely says the pig I chose the other day was so wide and aggressive compared to its brother. Come on, Sharon. Come on, Sharon. Michael, cold day, you being a mod. It's a cold day when he becomes a mod. I guess it's cold day. Make him a mod. Boop. No. He's been mod before, but he didn't want it anymore. He used to hang out over there at the Arms Room 24, but he's rarely on anymore. Oh, yeah, 12 state. These guys think just being in the service is the only way you're going to get war experience. Oh, I doubt it. Street smarts is good too. Yeah, Russell, cold. It's wars on the streets in America. Oh yeah, all the time. Gang fights. I saw a fight one time at Home Depot. Guy threw a paint can at him and exploded on the side of his truck. Michael wants to be a mod, so you can't be banned. From just once for 12 seconds. Definitely says I ran. You ran? Yeah, there you go. Drive-bys are no jokes. It happens. It happens. You all right, Liberty? 100% EDC. Yep. Poor 380. I carry a 380 quite often, actually. The 2.0 bodyguard. Candace says I still have a lead pellet in my temple from the old BB gun wars. Happened to me when I was 19. Really? While you're just at home chilling and someone just drive by? Or you're like stopped or driving yourself and someone drive by. Jerome, I know that you know that I know you know that you know you want to make me a managing mod. No, you know nothing. You ain't no bleep. Rodney says, haven't been shot at, but punched and been punched plenty of times. Hey, what's up, Rodney? Definitely a drive-by. I have one of those 380 LCPs. That thing's hard to hold onto. My hands are too big. That's the thing about the 380 2.0 Bodyguard. It's way bigger. Well, dumb 2 must be asleep tonight. All my posts are going through for once. Let's see. It was in my driveway. Oh, dude, that's weird. Definitely says 357 mag. Are you the one who voted for that one? Only 4%. Wow, 9mm in the dust now. It used to be 45 ACP and 9 were the same. Then 9 pulled ahead. Now 45 ACP. Shot at, burning trash, and someone put rounds in the garbage. I've done that before. 22s, allegedly. Some paint cans, too. And acted all innocent when they went kaboom when the paint cans went. Oh, I didn't know that was in there. I lied. I purposely made sure it was stayed in there. First gen Bodyguard with a Pro Mag 15 round shot so much the firing pin broke. I hear they're pretty good, but not as good as the 2.0. Someone else, one of my subscribers, has a whole bunch of those first gens. Still have a J mark on my hip from my brother's pellet gun. Oh, a gray mark. Brian says, have had a box of mortars detonate in my truck cab while driving down the highway. LOL, that was fun. Mortars? How'd you get a box of mortars? How many times have y'all hit deers? Never have. My friend that I used to be dating, she hit one time, and with her first car she ever bought, and only so far, but surprised the promo lasts that long. Yeah. Only thing I liked about it besides the size is the built-in laser. Oh yeah. Pro Mag. Yeah, you're right. I have a Pro Mag 320 P320 that fits like 25 or 30. You've hit one before, Russell? Yeah, autocrack. Yep. On average, 5 deers a year for us. Really? See, we don't have that many deer up here compared to up north. Like my great grandpa, when he lived there in Wisconsin, he's passed now, but he used to hit them fairly often, and friends of his. Once a deer hit me. Once a deer hit you, really? I like the one Pro Mag I have. Hey, this is Joe Kaka. You fell off the wagon since you left her. To be honest, in a way, kind of. I didn't leave her. Yeah, anyways. It's been hard. Has been the easiest. Not 2 deers. Not 2 deers. 1 10 points and 1 8 point. Ooh, nice. Somebody vote for the poor 380. Poblosito. Side joke, you said your friend was going to tell you that when you had the Hulk Hogan stash. Oh, different friend. This was a friend I dated in Honduras. She's in Honduras. No, they're totally different person. That's a church I used to go to. There was fur stuck in the GMC 1500 badge on the side of the truck. Grilled says 380. There we go. What's up, Grilled? The big butt couldn't keep it come out of the ditch and took out my front right quarter panel. NVM. Never mind, they deleted my last post. Definitely didn't hit them on purpose. Definitely didn't hit them on purpose because I wanted free meat. Love the 380. Just pay for a wife. Yeah. Allegedly, that is how my great grandpa got his wife. It was a mail order bride. Mail order bride. She was 15 or 16. She was not the youngest. She was the youngest of the family. Definitely says exactly. Yeah, because then you can take it home. Just pray for a wife. Oh, I have. Don't worry, I have. I don't think mail order brides are actually a thing anymore. I don't think so, allegedly. Who knows though? They would call it like buying a slave almost, right? Or a workhorse. You'd be like, ooh, a twig snapped 100 yards from me. Time to run. Is that a 1.5 ton coming as me at 78 miles an hour? I guess I'll stand here. Hey, what's up, Taylor? And how old was Grandpa? Grandpa? What do you mean? Oh, he was. They were 20 years apart. 20 años. 20 years apart. So he was like 35 or 36. It was not a very good marriage, unfortunately. Too big of an age gap. And she was too young. Like, if she was older, it would have been fine. But like that blanket man, I have several. This actually, the lady told me she made it herself. I don't know, though. Because 2 people have told me that they have a blanket like this. Rodney says, when you were kids, me and my friends would get drunk and go coon bashing. I brought like 400 beans worth of fireworks, mortar shells. My dumb bleep friend was lighting them off. Oh, HN Desert. What do you mean HN? 12th, what do you mean HN Desert? Let's see, you're only 78 miles an hour. Yep. Once we hit a deer in a short Mazda. The car was like 5 feet tall, and I saw the deer fly over us. Boing! Boing, boing! 45 ACP still winning. Probably mean good night, desert. I don't know, but he put a thumbs down. See, he just asked how old my grandpa was when my grandma got married at 15. And I said they were 20 years apart. And then he responded with HN Desert. With a down thumb. He double hockey sticking. No desert. Grandpa couldn't do that. Yeah, he was robbing the cradle. That's what they say. Chicago's like, wow. Well, my dad's dad and wife, they were 10 years. I don't think 10 years isn't bad. Friend did that. Micah, he hit it in a Mazda going 75. All it did was turn the white car red and crack a headlight. On an island camping trip I was shopping raccoons with frozen orbs for 100 SPS Orby gun. Interesting. Excuse me. Rodney says he would reach in the back window to light them right over top of the box and then caught some sparks and the whole box went kaboom off my cab. Let's see here. Dumb tube needs to leave me alone. Getting old again. I said it, so now they watching me. The lady is 7 years older than me. My brother Josiah that lives in Pennsylvania, his wife is older than him. And my brother Jordan, his wife is older than him. Grader, that's a tough car. Ours got turned into a pile of crap. Yeah, scrap. Age gap ain't bad as long as she's not underage. Well, back then, a lot of people got married younger than 18. Let's see. Every vehicle our family owned, has hit a deer except one, a Jeep Wrangler. Plus 3 front ends to deer. They seem to be attracted to radiators and grills. Yep, they like being grilled. Technically, my dad was 18 when my mom was 12. Right, but they weren't married at that point. Got a buddy that's my age, 35, and he's dating a woman that's 55. That seemed a little more weird when the lady's that much more. I have a cousin who married someone old enough to be his mom, but she was already married before, so it's an interesting setup anyways. She divorced and married my cousin. Back then, you had to get married that early. Life expectancy was like 45 to 50. That's true.
Russell says, ew.
Yeah, I know, right? Someone's old enough to be your mom. Like, his wife and his actual mom are the same age. They're like a year or two apart. Like MILFs and GILFs. It aren't GILFs. I don't know what GILFs are. Interesting. Everything that's not ugly. Oh, my. I'm not ugly. I ain't gay either. Someone thought I was earlier. It was a typo error. Man, 12. Ay, ay, ay. Help the needy. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I got you, Zero. Got you, Zero. Grandma. Got you. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. You could have put a brush guard that could stop an RPG and not hit a single deer. The second you drive a brand new car without one, it gets turned into a red marker on the side of the road. Yep. 12th Street, I know, right? If I was with my 12-year-old, I wouldn't have fun. Yeah. That one we're not going to keep. That one's going adios. We ain't keeping that message. Nope. Let's see here. I think 2 people voted for 357 SIG and 1 for 380. 12. Russell! Exclamation marks. What's bro Tom about? Tom? What's bro Tom about? Or talking about? I don't know. I took it away. It just seemed weird. It's facts we already know that we shouldn't mention, if that makes sense. Excuse me, what time is it? I'm getting tired. It's only 7:43. I've only hit 1 deer, but I was going 95. What? No damage to my car. The deer just went flying. Oh, someone's trying to call me here. Trying to think if I should take it or not. Let's see here. All right, I'm back. I had to send her a message and tell her I'm on the phone. Let's see here. Jerome, have you ever hit an animal larger than a rabbit? Cats. One time I was going about 15 miles an hour and a dog walked into the side of me while he was distracted barking at a biker. Ernie, what were you driving? A tank? I know, right? I rolled a coyote on my pickup. But the pickup didn't roll on the coyote? An Eagle Talon 2.0 turbo. Oh, that's cool. No clue what the bleep that is, Rodney. That Eagle Talon is the same as a Mitsubishi something, I forget. They was made into like 3 different models, if I recall, the Eagle Talon. They're all made by the same company, but I caught a deer with my tire, no damage. Same as the Eclipse. Yeah, the older version Eclipse. Yes, you're right. The more boxy one. The first gen Eclipse. As well as something else. I think it was 3 different ones. Yes, the Yipper went under my truck. Yipper. Clunk, clunk, clunk. 15 people in the chat. Please double tap them screens. Double tap, double tap. Give us some likes. Give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, appreciate you showing up. There it is, the Plymouth Laser. And remember to subscribe and turn those notifications on to all. Not private or none. To all. Appreciate you. Maybe consider becoming a member for $1.99 a month. Yeah, Plymouth Chrysler did some different stuff with Mitsubishi. My grandpa had a car that was a Dodge something that was made by Mitsubishi. Truck has 37s. Okay, that's cool. Good night. Hey, see you, creator. Good night, bud. If you got a brush guard and see a deer, it's dinner for a week. Purposely hit it. I'm aiming for that sucker. I do that with squirrels. Dodge Stealth. Yes. Or no, it wasn't the Stealth. What was that? It looks like the Dodge Stealth. It's the other version, though. I think it's the Mitsubishi version. I forget. Or was it the Stealth? You might be right. I think it is the Stealth. It had a lot of electronic problems. A Dodge Avenger was similar too. The Avenger's way newer, though. GM had a rebadged Camry in the late 90s. Are you talking about the yeah, it was called, my friend had one and my brother had one. It's the Prism. The Geo Prism was a Camry. Tender meat, it's free. Yeah. 3000 GT. That would be nice to get a 3000 GT. Does it? You got to learn how to hit it and quit it. Cressida? I did see a Cressida the other day. And the Almeria almost bought a 3000 GT. Those are nice. Good evening. What's up, AT? Imagine hitting a deer in a Hellcat going 210. Pink mist. Wiper blades. Kenneth says, I don't think deer can hear diesel engines or aren't alarmed by them. Maybe. Who knows? But the 30% interest rate made me say, nope. Oh, for what? Oh, the GT300, yeah. Yeah, it's a specific way to get a deer without damage. Going 210 with a Hellcat? You just get the pink mist. Then stop and go get the goodies. The goodies, allegedly. You just hope it was a deer. Hope it wasn't something else. Bye-bye, Bigfoot. No more Bigfoot. You just became pink mist. 30%. Were they trying to scam Helen Keller? He probably had no credit score, and if you don't have a credit score or bad credit, it'll be through the roof. Allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly. J-Dog's gonna pop in here soon if we keep using allegedly. He's probably playing video games. Let's see here. See if I got an alert saying he's on live. Work in progress said something about my. No, I don't have any from him. Let's see. No credit, and I was the closest car dealer next to Fort Benning's. Yeah, that's what I figured. Taylor says you said I'm going to 210 with a Hellcat. You'll peel him off and he'll be pre-skinned 100%. Yep. It's like them pre-skinned veggies you get or pre-skinned onions, potatoes. No skinning needed. Just yeah, 100%. Allegedly. Tonight I'm racing my friend. In Mexico. Allegedly. I'm 600 CS. What's a 600 CS? Is that your car? You're gonna lose in Mexico. Allegedly. Remember when people thought of cooking a chicken by hitting it? I don't know. I've never heard of that one. Sorry, my nose is getting a little itchy in it. I do not know. I don't know that one. I mean, it gets grilled. At least if you hit it with a car. Truck versus a Ford Explorer. Just get the Ford Explorer Track Sport, and then it's both. Your name is not Rich. I don't think you're winning. Right, I know. I got this. No, you don't. It depends. Depends which one's yours. A truck versus Explorer. Ford Explorers had a 4-liter in them. The little bit newer ones had the twin turbo 3.7, is it? I think 3.6. No, you don't. Got to drive home from the girlfriends. I'll see you another later, Drum. Thank you, Joe Kaka. Like I said, we need to meet up sometime. Ryan, found out your real name. Echo Boost Twin Turbo. Yes, those are fast. They're the, especially if you get the ST version. They're a tuned twin turbo. They're the ones that the sheriffs and police run around, the new versions. The ST. They're even faster. I had a Nissan Altima, got hit by a Navigator, not a fair deal. Aww. A Ford Exploder. Some of them had bad motors. They were so hard to work on. The timing chain or gear, whatever it was on the back side of the engine. It's an ST. Oh, that's a fast one then. I'd want my dad's 60 LT 1994 GMC. Unfortunately, your ST Ford Explorer would beat that. Mm-hmm. Yep. The ST Ford Explorer would beat a 60 GMC. It'd knock its socks off. Then Altima without body damage even exists. As soon as it rolls off the lot, it gets one. Look like a cop. Awesome. Ugliest truck is the Ford Edge. Oh, the Ford Edge. Isn't that like that SUV thing? Back in the day, if the Explorer got rear-ended hard enough, it would explode. Really? I didn't know the Explorer did. I knew the what was that car? The Pinto, was it? I think it was the Pinto or some other car. It would do that. It would explode because of alleged gases getting hit and causing sparks and whatnot. Well, I think my roommate's home. I hear music booming. He's probably in his car with it cranked up. They call them the Ford Explorers. Yep. Allegedly, the Chevy Equinox were garbage also. Tyler, I have worked on quite a few. They're okay, but a lot of them were lemons. We had a friend who had one, the Equinox. It was a lemon. Same as Pinto. Yep. Doubt 100%. I seen his truck below a turbocharged F1500 or F150 Raptor out of the water. Must have had problems. I'd rather poke a bear in the eye than go 210 in anything. That's not a passenger jet, right? If it's truck versus truck, my V8 Hemi got this. I'm back. What's up, creator? I thought you were going night-night. Can't sleep. My dad has the Hemi 5.7 in his, and my brother has the Hemi 5.4. Had to change the water pump on my brother-in-law's Equinox. It was an absolute nightmare. I did some on this Chevy Traverse, and it wasn't too bad. I've done some on the Siennas. They weren't too bad. You just have to take some bolts out, raise the motor, take some bolts out, lower it again, take some bolts out. Because you have to take the one motor mat out to get to it. Oh, you got that Hemi, Mr. Not Rich. Oh, you're going to kick his bleep. That's the Pinto Explorer. Exploders, yeah. Called Exploders because they're transmission for grenade. We've got a Ram 5.7 Hemi. It's got a lot of issues, but the engine's great. Most 5.7 Hemis are pretty good. They do get the little tick, 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 tick. Most of that is because they like being revved, and some people don't rev it enough. My brother had the 5.7 in one of his. Never ticked. He sold it to my roommate's brother a while ago, and it's never had the tick. But I've seen a lot of them have the tick. How to buy a timing lock tool. Water pump runs off the timing. Oh, got you. Pinto was bad because of the gas tank placement. Yeah. Is the 5.7 Hemi good? I've never seen one. Oh, I'm sure you have. They've been around actually for a while. How do you replace the exhaust manifold that fixed the tick? The tick on the 5.7? Usually it's the lifters that have problems. They had lifters in the problems in the 3. What was it? The 3.6 liter in the minivans and in the Jeeps. They had a lifter problem. Ronnie, mine is losing exhaust manifold bolts, so I have the exhaust tick now. Oh, you had the exhaust tick. See, some of them had the lifter tick. Been lucky so far with my 3.5 EcoBoost F150, F15, 150, had for 8 years. The only problem I've seen, Liberty, that they have, the 3.5 EcoBoost in the pickups, is the intercooler is so efficient, it creates moisture, and it gets the spark plugs wet, and it makes it misfire. My buddy had that problem, and all you have to do is drill a teeny little hole on the bottom of the intercooler to let the moisture out. Not enough so you lose boost, but just to let the moisture out. Yeah, they essentially put the gas tank directly in front of the rear bumper. Yeah. They also have the manifold studs breaking. That's not the Hemi's tick, though. Mine was just the manifold. Well, good for you. Taylor says, I've got the 5.7 in my 07 Ram. No complaints. Ease of service. Except they got a lot of spark plugs. They have 16 spark plugs. So do some of the Fords, though. I worked on some Fords with 16. Got about 200,000 miles on it. 100 of those I do myself. Stick with my 5.0. Manifold is cast iron. The Hemi block is aluminum. They're not compatible. That's true. They tweak and then have problems, and then either the studs get stuck or they break because of tweaking. I'm going to order an aftermarket manifold. The issue's fixed forever. Yep. Get yourself a small header. No one around here drives anything other than Chevys, GMC Sierras, or Jeep Wranglers. Taylor says, no more dick. Good for you. Yep. That's on the first gen EcoBoost minus the 2008. Yeah, Liberty, his was the first gen. He was an... When did the EcoBoost come out? 2012, 13? I forget.
Gen 3. My RAM is also an '07, just over 200K. My dad's is a 2007 or 8. It has 140,000 maybe, or 130 something thousand. It's got the 5.7. No, maybe it's a 12. It might be 2012. I forget. I think it's a Gen 3 or 4 of the Hemi, so forget. Zero put on a header, Hidman header. Yeah, he needs to get a header on it. Hydraulic lifters gets cranky sometimes. Yes, they do. That's what ticks a lot in some of those Hemis. What's your dream truck? My dream truck? I think a TRX would be cool. The only Dodges that I see around me are old muscle cars. Oh, okay. Heated new exhaust and radiator now too. Speaking of muscle cars or car shows, there was one locally today that I drove by when I dropped off some cash at the bank. If I had time, which I would have had time, I suppose, I could have dropped in there, but I saw a few of them. They look pretty cool. Stepdad has a 210 on his 2018 6 Ford Power Wagon. Yeah, those Power Wagons are cool. Built-in winch, beefy, like an HD 1500. Not just that steel and aluminum cause galvanic corrosion and they bond together as one. Is the AI Camaro a truck or a muscle car? Oh, the El Camino. El Camino. I don't think it's really technically a muscle car. I would love a Power Wagon. Yeah, me too. Also has a 78 watt Power Wagon. Oh, the OG Power Wagons. Those are cool. Does it have a diesel in it or no? These Power Wagons are underpowered. Yeah, but they got a 6.4 in them. If they're underpowered, I don't know what else you'd put in it to give it more power. Those 6.4s have more power than the 6.7s by a long shot. Looking at the DB diesel manifold or collar bolts to prevent them from breaking. We'll put studs, like ARP studs. That'll help. It'll help. That'll help. He put a 440 in his 87. Oh. No, underpowered, you're just scared. Probably. Those 6.4s are powerful. So, the ST Chargers and Challengers had the 6.4 liter, the big ones. Now, when they supercharged them, the SRT, they stuck a detuned, a 6.2. 6.4 is an underpowered compared. 6.4 is underpowered compared to a properly tuned 6.7. While we're talking about Hemis, AT, not diesels. Because they did have a 6.4 diesel Ford and a 6.7 Ford and a 6.7 Dodge. What 6.7 gas is there? I'm drawing a blank. Is there a 6.7 gasser? Yeah, 12th. That would be for Chevy. Yeah, 5.3, 5.7, 6.0. I've driven all of those. My brother's van's a 6.0. 6.4 Power Stroke is a nightmare to work on. Yep. 6.0s were better than the 6.4, but not much better. Let's see, 6.4 Power, yeah, that one I read. TM is the best, hands down. Like the GMC Denali pickup. They're nice. Friend's dad used to drive a 70s Ram Charger. Cool. On military surplus, 37 numbered tires. It had a 460 and a Holly 4-barrel. The thing got 3 to 4 miles per gallon when you had this secondary jet squirting. What's up, good people? Hey, what's up, SOT? Vortex truck, Corvette. Excuse me. Humvees, not numbered. Yeah. STO. GMC Sonomas is the best starter trucks. My guy 12 Pontiac Firebird was trash. Depends which one you got. I suppose some of them were. You got the 6-banger, yeah. I want GMC 3500. Most 3500s, not all, would be diesel, or not diesel, dualies. Or not most. A decent amount of 3500s are dualies of the GMCs. But yeah, get a diesel Duramax 6.6 liter. Those are pretty good. Good old Allison transmission. All Firebirds are underpowered and ugly. That's because they didn't remake them. If they would remake them, they wouldn't be underpowered. Everything is trash till you tune it. No? Take that back. There's quite a bit of them in the 90s that were fast. They were beating Ferraris. A little company called General Motors made the Cyclone and the Typhoon. They were beating Ferraris. Let's see if he says the 6.4 Hemi is the Power Wagon is an improper application. It does not have enough torque, therefore underpower. Everything above half ton should be diesel. It is a half ton. Isn't the Power Wagon a half ton? It's a half ton HD. A little cousin is looking at purchasing a new vehicle. She wants a 2025 Chevy Trailblazer. Sent me the link to do research for her. I was shocked that it was a 1.3 liter inline 3. Do not get it. Garbage. She needs to get something that is more reliable, that is older, and she can afford. Do not get one of those. If you're going to get a Trailblazer, get a real one. Those are garbage, those new ones. Don't get the new Blazer either. Those are garbage. Get an older one. The S10 size. They say the 392 and 6.0 tuned is faster than a Hellcat. That hardly makes sense because the 392 is non-turbo, non-supercharged. It's a 6.4 liter. The Hellcat is the 6.2 liter. It's a detuned 392. Yeah, I don't think so. Because those are naturally aspirated. Firebirds are like the DeLorean, slow, overrated, ugly, stupid. Hemi V8 twin turbo on an old truck would be cool. Yeah, Ferraris were also trash back then. Today's sedans would beat it. No, it's a 3/4 ton. Okay, I did not know that. The Ram Power Wagon is a 3/4 ton. Okay, just like the new Corvettes, they put competition to the exotics. Competition. Oh, now, yeah. The C8s are crazy exotic looking. Then they got the ZR1 edition now that's turbocharged. Flat plane crank. Man, those things sound like a supercar. Yeah, I told her not to touch it. Do not buy a new car. Supercharged W18 in a Chevy S10 would sell like hotcakes. What's the W18? I'm drawing a blank. Some people put 350s in those old S10 Blazers. 6,000 horsepower stock. Yeah, they're crazy. What gen Corvette is best? The Gen 1s were cool. Slow, but yeah, all new GM is a scam. Yeah, do not get new GMs. Except the Corvettes. Don't forget the Corvettes. They're okay. But definitely the new ones is one of the best, to tell you the truth. Dad had a short, wide Dodge 4x4 with 225 slant and 3 on the tree. That's cool. 2010 for sure. W18 is like a V8, but another 6-cylinder in it. Oh, the W18, isn't that what's in the what you call it? That fancy car that was top line speed for a long time. Third gen is unbeatable in looks. The W18, it's in the Bugatti. The W18's in the Bugatti. They're quad turbo. There was like 500 factory electric S10s. They were experimental. They were lease only. Early 2000s. Yeah, there also were electric cars way in the late 1800s, early 1900s or something like that. The new Camaros are fast. Yeah, if you get the LZ1 or the LT1, whatever it's called. The 6.4 Hemi is a great motor, but does not have enough torque for a truck application. AT, I don't know. My brother has the 6.4 in his 3/4 ton, and he said that thing has so much power. It's way more power than his half-ton 570 had, way more torque. And now he did put a tuner on it, but even before he put the tuner, it was. What's up, Elijah? ZL1, there we go. Because it's supercharged. The ZL1's supercharged, so. Are Corvettes muscle cars? Are Corvette sports cars or muscle cars? They're muscle cars. Oh, and by the way, the Corvette was not a direct competition to the Mustang. The Camaro was. Just so you know. The Camaro was the direct competition to Ford's Mustang. The Corvette was not.
You can argue with me, but I've read up on it, and if I remember right, the Corvette was not.
No, Corvette sports car.
I feel like Corvette is sports, Camaro is muscle. Possibly, yeah. It's hard to place trust in new technology. That's true. Too many things in vehicles nowadays. You have way too many problems. Just think of all the stuff they put in Bentleys, Mercedes, what else? Some higher end stuff. They have too many electronics. Some are Rovers. They just go bad all the time. Let's see, the first gen Thunderbird was the Corvette's competition. Correct. I was about to say that earlier. That is correct. The first gen Thunderbird was Corvette's competition, but it never pulled it off. It became kind of more of a luxury sports car, the Thunderbird. And then they quit. Pontiac was underrated in the muscle car race. Underrated? I'm not sure. But then they came out with them again, Liberty, in the, 2000s? Used to drive a work van that was a 6.4. Someone stole the killer converters. We drove around open headers. Hello, what's up, Zeg? Corvette is competition to Ford GT. Now they definitely are, yeah. That fancy Ford GT. These things look nice. They are twin turbo V6, but they've been tuned to like crazy amounts. Mustangs were a terrible highway patrol car. They tended to float at top speeds, yeah. Corvette is a sports car built to compete with the European sports cars like the Triumph TR6. GT is sports, Mustang is muscle. It depends. They make two different GTs. They make the GT Cobra, and then they make the GT. Yeah, there's a difference. Then I think they made just a plain old Mustang GT, which was like bare bones. Mustang GT Cobra, and then the Mustang plain GT. That's the top of the line. Do they make a V12 Viper? Oh, it was a V10. They were 10. Gee, it's Ford's Mustang is muscle. Yeah. It was a 10. It was like what the SRT 10 pickup. The Ram pickup had an SRT Viper motor in it. SRT 10. We have the Mustang Coyote here. That technically they call it that because it has the 5.0 Coyote motor in it. Good motor. Good motor. Some of those Ford Simpsons are decent motors. The Chevelle Alsace with a 44 coasted around 3,500 back in the day. Now it's like 50K. Yep. 12th low. Come on, man. We know what a GT is. Mustang can have any side name they want. I know, right? They just put the sticker on. They make a Cadillac V12. It was pretty sweet. Wasn't that an inline V6 V12? Rodney? It was super old. The Viper has a 8.4 liter V10. Yeah, it's a V10. And so did the SRT pickup. They made it an extra cab, 4-door, and single cab. The 4-door was the more rare one, if I recall. I didn't even know they did until I was going through shorts one time or presentation of rare trucks, and one of them said, yeah, it was a 4-door. Pretty sure it was V12. Okay. Let's see here. Creator says those late 60s CHP Dodge Polaris were cool with the 440. They held the record for fastest police car for years. Dodge Polaris. I don't remember a Dodge Polaris. Rodney, I drove a new Cadillac Black Badge. Ooh, those are supercharged. They're fast. It was a Cadillac one, a Corvette frame. Oh, the CVT or something? What's that one called? The VRT? I forget. Yeah, they are fast. Let's see. A 1966 Cadillac DeVille is the best beater. It has a 429. Yeah, it gets 5 miles per gallon. Toyota Tundra is king. Hey, what's up, Safety Trap? Strap, what up, work? Rodney has his eyeballs glowing with hearts. Talk about the Caddy seeing concept car? Possibly. Cadillac did make a V12 as well as a V16 in the 20s and 30s. I did see some of those V16s, I'm pretty sure. It was like, I saw part of one time. I think it was in like an old, what do you call it? Warehouse or something. It was in storage. As much Hybus, a vet, but 4 seats. Hybus? Oh, horsepower. There you go, horsepower. Yeah, some of those the black wing or black badge vets. Sorry, black badge Cadillacs. Yeah, they are fast because they're the same thing as the Corvette. Yeah, Ford versus Ferrari was a great movie. It was. I guess Lamborghini came out with a movie too. I haven't seen it. I've only seen shorts. Didn't someone make a turbine powered car? Yes, who was that? It was one of the big dogs, one of the big 3 or 4. You can get a 6.6 DeVille for like 3,500. It's still always best sleeper build. Scrap the project. Yeah, they did scrap them. Yeah, didn't someone make a turbine? They did. It was Chrysler. Okay, there it is. I think you're right. Black Wing. Yeah, I think it might be Black Wing. Chrysler. Yep. Yeah, I saw some shorts about that because some people still have a few of them. The turbine cars. The electric cars too, from a long time ago. A few people have. From like the early 1900s when they first came out, electric cars. It just didn't take off. Wasn't good battery technology back then. Kind of like when the first Chevy Volt came out, it wasn't very good, but Chevy came out with an electric car years before that, like in the early 90s. They came out with one, or late 80s. I remember seeing a video presentation of it. It was pretty neat. Jay Leno has the turbine motorcycle. A turbine motorcycle? What does Jay Leno not have? You're the man, Jerome. I got a shake, bro. I'll holler at you later. Taylor, see ya. Check out my short with the 338 Lapua. We just did a short on that one. We're going to have some more content. So who's preaching tomorrow, Jerome? Tomorrow is Andrew, I think, the ex-Amish. Next week it's me, if I recall. I think the Lincoln Continental Mark IV was the true luxury, even still nowadays. Europe used to have a ton of two-smoke cars. Two-smoke? Do you mean two-stroke? Like a two-stroke engine? Is that what you mean? Not two-smoke? Although you have a puff of smoke. 380 went down. Oh, 9 mils, almost the same as 45 now. Wow, we've been 2 hours and 12 minutes. We're way past our time. We normally stop by like 10 minutes. What do you guys think about a Dulcenberg 20K? I don't even know what that is. Creator says, yes. Also, the Bunkenks looks really funny. Buckens. What's a Duschenberg? Sounds German. A Duschenberg. A Bunkenk. You've never heard two strokes called two smokies? Two smokes? No. Like, I just like dirt bikes. Oh, that's a two-stroke. That's a four-stroke. Or this weed whacker's a two-stroke or four or whatever. Never heard them called two smokes. It must be something they do over there in Deutschland or UK. I really think the gas would do so well in the U.S. The gas? Everybody says, nope. What was the Swedish sea? I don't know. I heard a Swedish fish. They're red dye and sweet. The Duschenberg was very cool. Duschenberg was an American luxury car brand. It didn't survive the Great Depression. Electric Koenig. Koenigsegg? They're pretty rare, aren't they? Which ones are? The Duschenbergs? If you can find one, probably. I would think they would be. Russell, you talk about the electric Koenigsegg? Although I don't know if they have one that's full electric. I know they have some with hybrid motors. They're one of the fastest cars, the Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg, Bugatti, and there's one other. There's 3 companies that are always after each other trying to beat the world's fastest record on road with a production car. What's the other one? There's 3 of them. The Pugani. There we go.
The Pugani.
Yeah, those are hypercars, the Bugattis. Well, Koenigsegg's are too. I guess some of Bugattis would. I think they might have a couple that are. There's a more like just high-end luxury sport, in my opinion. Bugattis. Luxury, high-end sport. Yeah, it was Pugani that I couldn't remember. Bugatti I knew, and Koenigsegg, yeah. Yeah, those three are always trying to get the fastest land speed for a production car. Those three. There might be one other off and on that try to get on, but Bugatti Chiron. Yep, that's one of them. McLaren. Yeah, that's one that's dipped their toes in a few times. The P1 was the best muscle car. I'll put hands down on you if you say Ford. Ford? No, I'm joking. If you're saying the muscle cars of like the 70s, 80s, and 60s, not sure. Auto Union Audi was making supercharged bazillion horsepower death traps in the 30s. Yeah, there was a decent amount of older cars in the old days that had superchargers. I've seen a Chiron driving. They're pretty damn fast. Yep, McLaren is good. Yeah, they're fast. I'll put a beating on you. Cadillac CLT GTR was super fast for its time. Callaway Sledgehammer Corvette did 254 back in the 90s. Correct. That was a rare vehicle. I have seen some pictures of them. That was some rare vehicle they did like this cross, what do you call it, collab with. I don't know if they made more than one of them. It's like a 1 or 2 off or something. That was a fast car. It was some tuned. I don't know if it was like a big block V8 or what. I can't remember, but I remember looking at that before. Let me screenshot that. I want to look that up again. I remember seeing it not too long ago. They only made one, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was a 1 off or a 2. 69 Dodge Challengers top 3. Hey, I agree. Like in the Dukes of Hazzard, that was an awesome Challenger. Those Challengers were cool looking. Top 3, huh? Sorry, not Cadillac. It was Mercedes. For which? Oh, the CLK, that would be Mercedes. You're right. Those are the 2-door coupes, right? Some of those would have been magnetic suspension, twin turbo, bored out, small block. Oh, a 350 bored out, like a 5.7. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up again. I remember I saw a short about it. Or was it a full video? Can't remember. Yep. Yeah, that was booking. That made some world records right there. Especially a small block. Probably stroked inboard. Although you can't have too high of compression with a forced induction. Even on a built motor. It has to be majorly built if you're going to have higher compression with a forced induction. Chevelle SS 454 is also top 3. That's a good one to put on top 3. That would be, at least for American muscles. See, we got Dodge, Chevys, and you didn't want to put Ford for some reason earlier. Either Corvettes were nice about those years too. I don't know. Did they ever put they probably did. The 454, did they ever put that in the Corvette? I don't know. Obviously, they had them in the Chevelle and the Camaros. Did they ever have that in the Vet? 69 Chargers have a cardboard glove box. Really? Just that particle board stuff? 460. The 496 was a good engine. 496. Is that the Cleveland? No, that's the 470 something. The Ford 470 something Cleveland. Let's see here. Yes, early 70s Vet. Oh, okay. They had the 454 in that one. I bet that thing booked. 496 was a good engine. What was that in? The 496. I'm drawing a blank. I'm thinking a Chrysler product. Walking in a Chevelle dealership with 3500 drive out with one of the fastest cars on board. You know what else were cool cars? 8.1 liter. Man, that thing's big. That's bigger than 454s. It's almost as big as the V10 Viper. And that was a V10. General Motors, okay. You know what else were nice? The Superbird and the Roadrunner. Those were both Chrysler products, if I recall. The Superbird and the Roadrunner. Those were both really cool. The big old wing, the one had the big wing in the back. The Avalanche came with a 496. Oh, yes. I did see that on TFL Truck, I think it was. They bought one with the big, huge V8 in it. It was rare. They also bought a, I think it was a Suburban with it in it. I had a boat with a twin, 2 engines, 496 twice. The Chevy engine. Yep. Roadrunner is top 10. It's rare, but they exist. Yes, they are rare. I forgot that was a 496 in those thingies. Yeah, the Avalanche had one, and then they had it in a couple of their Suburbans, or was it the Tahoe? TFL Truck on YouTube talked about them. 29-foot Baja with two 496s in it. What is the top one muscle car? That's all personal opinion when it gets to the top one. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, it might have to be the Ford, one of them. I'm not going to say it is it, but a GT Cobra 350 from the 60s, like the first gen, like late 60s, early 70s, I think is when they came out. The Gen 1 GT 350 Cobra. Folks talking is cool. I love Chevys. But I wouldn't say that's the top. That is a good one, though. And it's worth a lot of cheese. My dream car is a 69 Daytona with the 426 4-speed. That sounds nice. This sounds really nice. That Ford is what my grandma learned to drive on. Really? A GT Cobra 350? That'd be a nice car to have, like a white with blue stripes. That thing's worth some money. With the cantilevers on the back, those are worth some money. Big cheese buggers. I mean, even the modern 350s and 500s are worth quite a bit. They're supercharged nowadays. Both of those. I had a friend, a person I worked for that had the 350. It was like a 6.2, I think. Ford Motor Racing Company with the supercharged. He had Borla exhaust put on it, a whole bunch of stuff. I don't like Ford, but the Eleanor car was a 429 Cobra Jet, was sweet. That is a nice one, an Eleanor. That popped in my head. Dang, 9 million losing now. I know, right? Learn to drive in a little 4-speed Tercel. Rodney, we had a Toyota Tercel from the 80s, and I believe it was a 4-speed manual as well. I was too young to know how to drive it. Learned to drive on a 1948 Willys. I learned to drive 15-passenger Chevy Express year 2000 with a 350 Chevy engine in it. 15-passenger. That was one of the first rigs I ever drove. That was my grandpa, and she went through 4 sets of tires. She burned them tires off. She let the clutch out a little too rough, huh? She loved that power. My sister had a turd cell. It was good. A turd cell. And 2 clutches. That'll do it. Let up the clutch too hard, it can grenade them, and let them out too slow, you'll burn them up. I have a clutch on my car. It's a 6-speed. I'm guessing it's the original clutch. The guy who owned it before me never changed the clutch. Has 171,000 miles on it, original clutch. It's pretty good. Every once in a while it feels like it's slipping. I don't know, it could be. Anyways, y'all, gonna have to let you guys go. It's getting late. Guy down the street had a 64, 65 Shelby Cobra. He just sold it a while back for over 100K. Yeah, correct. Yep. What about the 64 and a half? Neighbor's got one of them down the road. That's the year my mom was born, 64 and a half. And they both bought Corvette, and he bought a newer Ford Mustang thing in late 90s. Not liking the new CVT transmissions. Good night, Drone. Be sure to check the Planet Parade? Is that tonight where they're lining up? I heard something about it. Or no, it was an eclipse I was hearing about in March. Anyways, what do you mean, Zero? All right, guys, appreciate you. Thank you, Xfinity, for the donation of $9.99. Appreciate you, brother. I know you're not in here anymore, I don't think, because you haven't been talking, but appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the 36 likes. You have a blessed night. Blessed rest of your life, guys. 6 planets, 1 sky tonight. Awesome. Talk about signs in the skies, the end times. Let's see here. Bye, old people. Good night, guys. Appreciate you guys. Never can go wrong doing what's right. And you can never go wrong serving God either. Or being good. Right? You always get blessings doing good, usually. And remember, through Jesus Christ, the way to salvation, folks. Appreciate you. You have a blessed Sunday tomorrow. And if you're going to church, may you be filled with God's Spirit to go on another week to be in victory with Christ. To live in victory with Christ. Appreciate you. Be the hands and feet. Amen. Be the hands and feet of God. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. See ya.